Hello and welcome to another roguelike demo showcase. Today we're checking out temples versus buildings. I'm Backpack Brain, by the way. I always, 50% chance I forget to mention that at the beginning. Not that it really matters, I'm sure you can look down and check for yourself. What are we doing with this one? This is another email in request. Shout out to Victor from Valhalla Pigs, a small indie studio based in Brazil. That's verbatim. What is the hook of this? You control temples from cultures and you fight buildings. It's trying to get that sort of goofy slash, I don't know what you would call it, wackiness. We've got, it's hard to get people to pay attention nowadays. So you got to get people with all sorts of wackiness to try and check this one out. The demo for this actually came out, I think, months ago. I think I scrolled past it, incidentally. And you have no idea how many demos exist on the Steam database that get uploaded every day, and some of them look good, some of them don't look good. I'm not saying that this one wasn't one of them that looked good. I'm just saying it was honestly, you may have just gotten unlucky with what got released at that point in the log. Anyway, let's check this one out. As always, what do you call it? For more, actually, I guess I should say it at the beginning of videos, like, comment, subscribe, etc. Blah blah blah, all that YouTuber stuff. I'm not joking. The liking and commenting is algorithmic. You don't need to do that, really. It's your preferences. I need subscribers until I get 1,000 so that I can get my 5 cents monetization. After I get 1,000 subs, I'll probably just slow down. I guess, you know what, I should be doing it more scumbagly. Anyway, let's just check this one out. Old temple, Greek temple, Norse temple. Let's start with the old, in with the new. WASD, ER, or arrow keys. Skills, basic attack. Okay. E and R is sort of a difficult button to hit if you're also using WASD. So I guess we can do arrow keys, ER, and space so that we can use both our hands. I'm getting 1,500 FPS, which is great to know. Okay. There is music, and it's not too loud, which is good to know. This is kind of like a shoot 'em up. Like sideways? Is that a thing? Don't know if that is a thing. Anyway, I see my abilities over there. I guess we shouldn't be taking damage. Also, the buildings, skyscrapers. Is this social commentary? This screen looks sick as fuck. The glass. Shotgun shot? I'm running the shotgun shot, bro. Oh, we have auto attacks. I don't actually need to press space. I think I don't need to press space. Anyway. Gathering my resources. Boomerang projectile. Recommended. Multi-shot is recommended. Well, you know what, buddy? You never stirred me wrong so far. Stirred me? Strayed me? I don't even know what I'm trying to say, really. Anyway, we got currency in the top left. I guess I should probably be trying to kill the enemies. Because I assume if they get to the end, there's something bad will happen. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just money that gets me the resources. How do I change direction? I assume I can't, and I assume I have to shoot y'all from the back. Okay. What do we want? Bullet size and damage up but speed lowered. More shotgun shot upgraded, or aimed shot. Yeah, sure. We'll get some aim in. Let's see. You say recommended? I'm gonna trust your recommendations, brother. And it means now I can also shoot backwards without having to be behind them, which is another great, holy shit, we're going fast as fuck. Let me get my bells open. Chiming my yellow bells, as they say. But here's the thing is, this actually, low-key, the bells are still going. The polish is more than I expected, but it's hard to commentate over this for a YouTube video. But that being said, it's no problem. We already have aimed shot. I don't see what more would do for us. Temp max life, but damage up. We're gonna up that because who cares? Who cares really? I've just used that one. We're dropping holy hand grenades. I think that's what those are. Holy missile grenades, something like this. We seem to be constantly on fire also, which is sick. Oh, that is For a second it was bugged, but it's fixed. I don't really want health. More guided or multi-directional shot. I don't want lower damage just for that. So let's just go crazy mode with the multi-directional. What are they shooting at me? Vehicles. Well, the building shouldn't have vehicles. At least not the. Would you? You know what? It could have a. You could have a parking spot. I digress. Oh shit! They are coming from the sky, but luckily I have the multi-directional shooting. So we stay goaded on that one. So far, I've not been in any danger, which is great. And I can just coast along. I should start paying attention to how many, like, is it every 1,000 an upgrade? Let's see if we can't do some math on that. Maybe not. Speed. I want speed up. Oh, that's beautiful. I love the speed up. I don't care about the max health so much. Oh, we've been frozen. I'm using my abilities. I'm panic ability maxing. We're broken out of the icicle zone. It's a little hard to tell what's what, but I'm just gonna assume I'm dodging every projectile until I'm proven otherwise. I got turned into another ice block, but we're moving so because I think we're on fire inside the ice block. I think that's what went on. Was my mouse on screen? I hope not. Actually, and I can't even see my mouse. This game actually, for once, a game that doesn't use your mouse disappears your mouse. I like that. I don't care about projectile speed. If damage can go up, damage can indeed go up. But I would like to be faster. 6 days left. We're thriving. I mean, look at the multi-shot and the damage on this one. 22. I was just gonna turn the music up a little bit, to be honest. I feel like it sounds pretty good to me. I would like for it to be a little louder. Unless there's copyright, in which case, I guess I'll find out one way or another. Nice. We needed a bit of health. There's few and far between. I assume we're not gonna get lifesteal upgrade. That would be a bit busted in a game like this. Is that good? Is that steak good? Do I want it? I don't know if I wanted that or not. It looked collectible, so I clicked it. I don't need my abilities though. I'm gonna save them for a rainy day. I am 100% the type of person to be. Okay, that was poison. I don't want that. I'm the type of person to be saving a bunch of resources in a video game that I end up never using, and then I like over-adjust and I overuse everything as soon as I get it. Anyway, even faster. I would love to be really fast, and we're gonna have to eventually focus on damage, I guess. Also, a joystick would make this a little bit easier, to be honest. And I'm not saying this. You may have controller ability. And if not, it's pretty easy to code into most game engines, I have to imagine. Although I don't actually know what this was made in. Not that it really matters, of course. Everything's got controller support these days. The pixel art is honestly, like, apart the only thing is, I think the details are almost so intricate that it's hard to, like, so it gets a little grainy with the, like, my temple right here. Okay, well, we gotta collect all this stuff. Okay, it'll get fixed. Yeah, no problem. Boomerang projectile. We don't have it yet, so let's just get it. And now the screens will start to get a little hard to read, but that's okay. We're on half health. We're still poisoned, bro. Can I heal myself? I'm using my abilities just immediately. Grab that health. We healed! We just needed to pick up some healing. Do not ask for whom the bells toll for, brother. They toll for the... What am I throwing, by the way? I think I'm throwing pews. You know what a pew is? The type of shit that people be sitting in when they hear the hymns and stuff? I don't know. I think I've only been in a church a couple times, and it was for, like, some wedding. Which I guess is probably the most logical, like, we'll just keep getting shotgun shot. I want to get more shotgun. I don't want to do anything that lowers my damage at this point. My damage is pretty good. Like, I think we're not in any danger of missing anybody. Like, the bullets are going absolutely... This video is going to be 200 gigabytes because the pixel encoding on this is going to be terrible. By terrible, I mean because I do adaptive like OBS stuff because one of my, what do you call it? Someone in a Discord server I was in got real mad. Shout out Mustafa if you're watching this, which I know you're not. But the oh wait, the bar is my level. I didn't realize that. Also, you gotta pass on, brother. I need those FP. But anyway, I'm not used to record. I still am recording. It's just like it's delayed inevitably or indefinitely. My podcast. I don't care if the bullets are slower. I shoot so many. Things will die eventually. But look at the damage that we've put here. Let's just spam my abilities. This is the platonic ideal of a game like this, is where you don't know what's happening and you're winning. I think too many people try to make these games like this is not beyond bullet hell. This is like bullet chaos, right? No one knows what's happening, but you're winning, and I think that's where you want to be. It's where it's a lot of fun. You just gotta turn your brain off and enjoy it a little bit. To be honest with you. Okay, the evil buildings. They got. I love how you did the evil building. I love how they're literally just a little evil building. And now they're shooting like caravans on fire, which is, I think, you know, that's a good band name. But anyway. Look at what we got going on here, by the way. Our streams. Oh. Well, we're gonna get shotgun level up. We already have aiming. I don't know what more aiming would even do. Let's fast bullets. What shouldn't this just stack up the damage of the bullets mathematically? I don't care if they're big or small. I just want them to deal damage because we have so many of them. Everything is going to eventually hit an enemy. I guess I need to move a bit up and down to ensure that at least directionally we're gonna have some stuff. Anyway, let's get the bells chiming. Do not ask. Do not even consider asking for whom the fucking bell tolls, brother. He's a secret. No, I think I died because I went straight into the damage. My bad, y'all. I went too close to the sun. Like, give us a chance to try out a different temple because otherwise that would have been the entire video. Norse temple. Lock in. We better have Thor's hammer involved. No, that's the Valkyries, and I don't know what the that's definitely Thor's hammer right there, though. See, those who yearn for the simpler times. This reminds me of a mini game in like a key visual novel. Like this is like a Little Buster's baseball tier mini game, except they made it real. Anyway, you get what I'm saying, right? Anyway, I've got to remember, like, I can't stop paying attention to what's going on here. Guided projectiles, multi-shot, fast bullet. Let's just get multi-shot early so that we can start cooking. And I think I should focus on upgrades as well this time because last time I wasn't really upgrade maxing. What are my abilities, by the way? My E ability is like it's a one-use board wipe. Healthy. I don't care about the health, to be honest with you. No, maybe that was my previous flaw. Let's get aim shot early so that we don't have to aim at enemies that are like right below us. We can actually just like cook them like this. Quad et demonstratum. Hey, what's my R? Okay, rain from the sky and rain from the sides. I could do that. Now, I will say you could have had maybe the third temple is a bit different. Those two abilities are basically just reskinned versions of the other one. But you know what? The bells and the side swiping Valkyries are a bit different. I'll allow you on that one. We'll get multi-directional shot as well. Just so we can get spamming early. I like the concept of spamming. It's this. I don't know what. Something feels really like classically nice. It feels like an arcade game. That's what it is. It really does feel like an arcade game. It feels like the kind of thing that you would put a quarter in and then you would just play for like, I don't know how long. I'm not really an arcade game. Like back when I played in arcades, they were not quarters, and we don't have quarters in Australia. So I don't know why I mentioned that. I guess people relatability. Damage up, life down, that's life. That's what we want. We want to melt enemies. We want to melt foes. We want to pity the fools. We don't want to lose any FP. It gets dropped. You know? This feels like Capcom could have made this in like 1985. Will Capcom even... this is like an insane anachronism posting. Like, I don't know what I'm even saying. But hopefully people get what I'm saying. Anyway, guided projectiles but lower damage. We don't need more damage lowering. What we need is damage raising. That's what I'm saying. So now with these, since we can shoot up a little bit, all we need to do, oh wait, we do need to pick these things up after all. Grab me those. Grab it and grab in my FP. She F on my P. Oh yes sir. Okay, the ice cream, touching the ice cream is what froze me. I needed to get that visually. Because I didn't know that was what was doing it before. Anyway. I think the FP is like a little... The hitbox is a bit harsh, but... You know, don't look a gift FP in the mouth, or whatever they say. I'm gonna grab that. I don't know what the clouds do. I guess they don't do anything. Not that they need to, but... You know, it's window dressing, I suppose. Give me that, give me that. Speed? Yes, we want speed. Even more multi-shot, though, seems fun to me, so I'm gonna grab it. Speed is not a priority. I shouldn't have really locked in on it like I did last time. I went double in on speed, and I don't think I got enough, like, spamming damage. We were good, but we weren't great. You know, and I think that's where we lost some. Okay, we're on fire. Heal me. Now we are truly shooting omnidirectionally. We're about to get... I should be using my abilities a bit more, but I'm not in danger, so why would I bother, you know? That's my logic. I don't want lower damage. Let's get more aimed shot and let's see what it does, because we didn't upgrade it last time out of, like, redundancy beliefs. Anyway, what I need to actually pay attention to what these buildings are, because I feel like I've been ignoring it, and it's pretty cool. That was a waste, but they did collect some stuff, I think, or they destroyed some ice cream, which is like nice. I don't know. I'm not a huge ice cream guy. I'm a decent ice cream guy actually. I just don't buy it that often, like to have at home. But outside, ice cream is golden. Going to like an ice cream place, specific ice cream places, is pretty good. I think having it at home, I wouldn't particularly care for it. Past my bullets, please. That's more damage also. I feel like all this needs is like anime girls. Maybe that's the weeb in me speaking. To be fair, it doesn't really need anime girls. But you don't need to listen to me, brother. But you could. I feel like very few games are made worse by the addition of anime girls. I'm not gonna lie to you. If this is my evangelical platform, I will speak my truth and my truth only. And my truth is, well, that's what we're here for. Shotgun. Didn't have it before. This is my first time having the shotgun here. I mean, listen, we're going cracked out of our mind with the damage here. I missed that pill. No, come back, come back. Things stay on the screen pretty generously. That I'm a fan of, and it's pretty clear when something is running out of its like lifespan. More shotgun. And it does always feel like you should be doing something. It doesn't really... Like, I'm doing something and doing nothing at the same time, which is, again, one of the ideal cases for this game to be in. Is where you're always moving around, you're always collecting stuff. The auto attack is, like, pretty goated. You should probably just stick with that also. But anyway, you get me. You get me. Shotgun level 3 or even giant projectiles. We actually don't have giant projectiles right now, so let's... Oh, I froze myself. Let me up there. There's some FP I'm trying to get. Help. There we go. Okay, this is like... We're getting... The way too dank is showing up. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about my what do you call it? My podcast recording, and I had it on a fixed bitrate, which basically like OBS is dynamic bitrate. Like nothing is it adjusts to how much is moving on the screen for recording sake, right? Which is great for like ensuring your recorded product is always like quality and its file size sort of matches what's going on screen. You don't need to like over or under encode stuff, generally speaking, depending on your settings, of course. But the downside is that a game like this with all the moving pixels is just going to be 100 gigabytes. Well, that's not 100. Probably be like 25 to 40. But you get what I mean, right? I don't want any of this. I would like another aim projectile, because why not? We don't need that pill. Oh, we can get it. Okay, now these guys, they don't fuck around. So I have to be very careful not to just like blindly run into their fire beams. Also, I destroy their attacks by being in front of them. So I should just be on the left for once and actually play the game rather than like trying to be braggadocious and like bold about it. Honestly, the runs are like small enough that I don't feel like there's any problem with me just doing another run and showing all of the existing temples, you know? And then the music just seems pretty good also. I'm wondering if you made it or if it's one of those imported situations. Level 2 giant project. Oh, they're huge. Oh, it's everywhere, as they say. As they do be saying. Anyway, I think going for not going for speed upgrades and just locking in on all my damage upgrades seems to be the play. Because like my bullets, they are like great. And we are getting so much FP, it could make a non-blush, as they say. Guided projectiles, more multi-directional. That's all directions. Any more directions, we're gonna be unable to see things. I think we already are unable to see things. It's just, you know. 3 days left, huh? Lock him. Oh, gold! The gold tower. What's it shooting at me? It's shooting much the same. Much the same. I support it. I mean, it's just if you want to feel like you're destroying a bunch of buildings, and this would do it for you. Now they are floating, but don't let that fool you. What do we got? Shotgun. Let's get another shotgun. Oh, baby, a shotgun. Now this shit is going everywhere. The only thing I need to watch right now is my health. Just so I don't accidentally run straight. Oh my god. This! Now we're fucking gaming. Now I don't know what I'm even seeing. This may have to be the last one after all, because if I do another run and it goes to the end, the video will genuinely take a week to upload, bro. But you know what the deal is. You don't need me to show you. I guess I'll take a quick look to show the abilities, because I think it you know what? No, I won't. You play yourself. Now I gotta sometimes I gotta like virtue signal a little bit, you know, and be like, you know what? I'm gonna leave some content for you to explore, which I find annoying when people do it sometimes. There's been, you know, I respect everyone's individual like perspectives. There are a few visual novel creators. Oh, maybe not creators, like people who play visual novels that are like, I'm not gonna do every route. I want to leave some content for you to explore. I'm like, I guess that's fine, and also probably from like a copyright slash whatever rights-based perspective, like maybe that feels better for you. But like, I mean, we're here to see. I speak for myself, and I guess I may not be part of the majority. I've seen a lot of people talk about like, oh, I watched someone play a visual novel and that was my experience of it. I can't imagine being that kind of fella. What do we want now? Everything here is max. Give me speed now. Everything is dying before it even shows up, bro. I'm just gonna press the button just to see it. Oh shit, the ring store. That's what that is. I didn't even get to see that thing's attack. Day 9. That at day 9, I guess? I suppose? Is that the meat store from what's it called? Kingsman? Do you remember the Kingsman movies? The first one was pretty decent. Second one was kind of interesting. They had the country road scene. Everyone loves the country road scene. Like in a, you know, mainstream crashy sort of sense. No disrespect, of course. Most of my movie sense is not very good. I don't have a build up for, oh shit, the boss fight, the hangar. It's gonna produce planes and I have to fight the planes. Oh shit. I nearly forgot that I was being attacked. Because these things are not damageable. Youch! Okay, we may die here, but that's okay. If we die, I'll do another run. If we win this, I'll end it here. Health pill. That was mandatory. All my abilities have been used. It's now or never, bro. Oh, not the fucking ice cream from the sky also, bro. I can't handle all this. I don't even know where the attacks are. Am I gonna win? Am I gonna win? Am I gonna? Oh! I think we won! I think we won. On 0 health. Please tell me we won. Victory! Yes, let's indeed go. Alright, I like the boss. I think I had a great time. I don't have that much specific feedback. I think for what it is, it's pretty much perfect. Apart from, I would say, more bosses and maybe a very slight bit of visual clarity is needed towards the end when things get too chaotic. Some outlines like of enemy attacks versus your attacks could be nice. Some color coding. Sorry, I'm just gonna leave that in there. Some color coding, as if I fucking edit anything, bro. Some color coding to make things a bit clearer, like that. And more boss fights in a run. I think you gotta have a 3-stage or at least a 2-stage situation where you have, you know, more than one boss, because that was fun. And I think you gotta, because like your theming is very nice, like in the sense that it lets you do a lot now with buildings and temples. You can pretty much go all temples, whatever temple you want, all buildings, whatever you want. Your abilities and attacks can be inspired by like the basic mythology, and you don't need to go crazy about it. And then some more, if you want to have more meta progression and abilities and stuff, you know, you can have abilities be like selected and optional. You can have skill trees, all that stuff that you can add later on if you want to make things a little bit more complex. But even as this right now is a very simple sort of concept. I think it's quite nice. I do think that more bosses in a run would be nice though. That's my only thing that I think you should add. But like honestly, there's nothing really to criticize. If you wanted a bullet chaos situation like this, and I don't mean any disrespect when I call it, you know, turn your brain off and have fun. That's the kind of game that it is. I think it's good. So check it out for yourself. I do, maybe, you know what, let's at least showcase the Greek temple's attacks. I won't finish this run. What's the time? Do we start? Is this like a time stop situation? And what do you shoot? Lightning. Okay, and then we have... That's a sick-ass animation, bro. That's very, very cool. Anyway. I think you got a good thing going. I think you've got some good styling consistency as well. And yeah. Maybe some better setting options, but you know that. Everyone knows that you can do better settings options. Anyway. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the game for yourself. Shout out to the developer for emailing me. And you know what? You might consider yourself a bit lucky. I've had situations where devs have emailed me or, you know, tried to get that game up, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. Sometimes it doesn't end up catching. Sometimes. Also, I think that the red line in your fire cycle animation up here, there's like a red line that's 1 frame offset or whatever. But you know, that's just it is what it is. But I think you got off pretty light on criticism because I think it was simple fun. I enjoyed it. Anyway, see ya.